Welcome to the eCoach Course Builder, and congratulations for being one of the first users to create innovative learning content with our e-learning platform. Soon, your students will be able to access engaging online activities in the classroom, at home, or just about anywhere. Before you get started, let's take a quick tour of the eCoach dashboard. After logging in, you can easily manage your courses, including any learning objects or modules you've created. To create your first course, select the Create a New Course button and give your course a title. It's a good idea, but not mandatory, to add your course to a category. This function can be used to group your learning content into various categories so that you can more easily manage your resources. For example, you might decide to categorize your course by class or subject area. In the Course Builder view, you can add a course overview, a list of learning outcomes from your syllabus or curriculum, if required, and an optional image or video. This information will be viewable by your students when they first access your lesson content, so use the Course Overview screen as an opportunity to let your students know what they are going to learn about and why. When you are done making changes, select Save. To begin populating your course with content, click the Add New Module button to reveal a drop-down menu. Using this menu, you can create new course content from scratch, including eCoach learning pathways or quizzes, collectively referred to as modules. You can also add existing modules to your course using the Duplicate Existing Module option. Add content by selecting the Learning Pathway option from the drop-down menu, and then add a descriptive title. You will then be redirected to the Learning Pathway editor. Learning pathways are made up of topics and other learning objects, including galleries, interactive elements, videos, timelines, and checkpoints, to mention just a few examples. There are over 20 templates available from the menu on the right of the page, which can be used to create your own educational content. With these handy templates, you'll be able to use your existing learning materials or resources you've gathered from around the web to create meaningful learning experiences in just a few minutes. To get started, simply drag and drop a template into the Pathway editor. Working with each template is a little different. For this reason, we've created a separate video tutorial for each template type. These tutorials can also be accessed anytime by selecting the Help button. After populating your learning pathway with tiles, including media and interactive elements, you can preview your changes using the Preview button, top right of the screen. From the preview mode, you'll notice you can easily jump back to the editor using the Edit button at the top of the screen. When you are done editing, the Publish option will make your learning pathway live and will automatically update the course or any courses that use the module. Because the eCoach is cloud-based, any changes you publish will also be synced to any students who may already be using the course or any other courses where the same module has been mirrored. For this reason, any changes made after you've published your modules will be saved as a draft only, meaning that you can continue working on them without making any changes to your live content. This feature allows you to double-check all of your changes before you publish them. The Revert option allows you to undo any unpublished changes you've made to a draft, reverting it back to the current live version of each module. Quizzes enable you to record valuable student data and evaluate learning at the end of a course or instructional unit. To add quizzes to your course, select Add New Module and then the Quiz option from the drop-down menu. Next, give your quiz a descriptive title. As you can see, there are a number of useful question types to help build and design effective quizzes. Templates include multiple choice, drag and drop, choose the correct sequence, and true and false question types. If you need help creating quizzes, you can find separate help videos within the Quizzes tab, which explain in detail how to build and create practice quizzes using the templates provided. Note that checkpoints and quizzes look and feel much the same, and are also created in the same way. However, there's an important difference between the two. Checkpoints are designed and built within the interactive panel in the Learning Pathway editor. They're designed as practice exercises to help students identify their strengths and weaknesses and target areas that need work. Quizzes, on the other hand, are managed and created as separate modules within a course. They are used to assess and record learning achievement by the student. Results from quizzes can also be printed and/or emailed to the teacher. To save time, we've also included a handy tool to help you duplicate existing courses, learning pathways, and quizzes. The Duplicate Existing Content button allows you to quickly create a working copy of an existing module so that you can freely edit or make changes to it without modifying your original content. The Mirror option allows you to include a master copy of any existing module, learning pathway, or quiz in your courses. With the Mirror option, any changes you make will be mirrored across all courses where the module is included. From the Courses view, you can also delete any modules that you have created by selecting the Delete option. Note that this action will also remove the learning pathway content from any courses you may have already shared. When you have finished building your course, you can easily share it using the Share button. After generating a shareable link, you can copy it to the clipboard and email to your students, or add it to your Google Classroom, LMS, or Learning Portal. There is no limit on the number of times you can share your learning content using shortened URLs, and there are no restrictions on how you choose to share your learning content. You may have noticed that when you create a shareable link, it is automatically assigned an expiry date of 90 days. By including an automatic expiry date on shareable course links, it will help prevent misuse of the content that you have spent valuable time and effort creating. Note that you can easily renew the expiry date on any of your links by using the Activate toggle from the Generate Share Link screen. Shared links can also be deactivated or revoked entirely by selecting the trash can. You can also create private share links, which are automatically assigned a class code. Selecting this option means that anyone trying to access your content will need to enter the code password to access your course. Note that you can also share your learning pathways and quizzes separately using the Quick Share button on each module. A handy time saver for last-minute lesson planning. To preview your course, simply click on the share link you've just created. Your course will load in a new tab and will appear as it would to your students, allowing you to review your learning content before sharing. If you get stuck at any time, remember to use the help icons. You can also access the knowledge base and/or free help desk at any time by selecting the feedback and support bar on the right of each page. Please keep in mind that this is the first release of the product, and while it should work without any problems, you may experience an occasional hiccup as we fine-tune new features that we'll be rolling out over the coming months. So if you see anything strange, please let us know. Thanks again for trialling the eCoach. We look forward to seeing the courses created by our first beta users.